You write, the oath demands a willingness to be unpopular.
Yeah, and that's hard. No one wants to be unpopular. Chief Justice John Marshall was right. It's not enjoyable to be unpopular. And that's why being a judge, I think, people think it's glamorous, but it's actually public service and hard work. I love it because I love the ability to serve my country. I think that's a privilege. I enjoy the work. I like my colleagues. My law clerks are wonderful. But there is this other side, this personal cost, this willingness to be unpopular.
Mm-hmm. And you're the first Supreme Court justice with school-age children. You have 7 children. How has that affected them?
I've been proud, as I said, of their reaction. They've had to be a little unpopular themselves. When the Dobbs leak happened, one of my daughters was studying abroad. And when she went into the lunchroom, some of the other American students, they were not her friends from Notre Dame, but some of the other American students picked up their trays and went to a different table. So, she had that experience. I tell in the book about another one of my daughters who a coworker was ranting about that Amy Coney Barrett woman, and she came home and she said, "Mom, I hope it's okay, but I did not tell him that I was your daughter." And I said, "No, you didn't betray me. I think that was the right thing to do, that there's a time to do that and not." They've all had experiences like that. My youngest daughter was walking in Georgetown with some friends, and there was a poster that said negative things about me, and her friend, and they were in grade school, hustled in front of her and tried to push her along so that she wouldn't see it. And my daughter said, "What are you doing?" And she went back and looked, and she saw it, and she said, "I'm fine with that. I love my mom. Those people say things like that all the time." And that's really been their reaction. I think it's been good for them. You asked about inner strength and toughness to do that. My children had to move and leave their friends in South Bend, and I think that, that's hard for any kid to move. But this has been an opportunity for them to be tough too, and I think they see the value of public service. They see the value, or my commitment to doing what I think is right by the rule of law and by the Constitution, and they've had a willingness to roll with it. Yeah.